January 29th, 2021. SoFaygo finna be on the same level as Uzi this year or next year. Fast forward October 2022, he can't even outstream Jace, someone whose career seemed done after he folded on his own gang for some Arby's and fucking Burger King. What went wrong? 2021, SoFaygo had TikTok in a chokehold. Knock Knock was absolutely everywhere, an entire year after his release. And at the same time Knock Knock was blowing up, he signed to Cactus Jack, Travis Scott's label. He got a lyrical Lemonade video, everything was perfect for SoFaygo, right? He was about to be the next big thing, he was on the verge of fucking stardom. He just had one objective, to drop a good follow-up single. January, Knock Knock starts to blow up. February, he signs to Cactus Jack. March, nothing. April, nothing. May, the Knock Knock lyrical Lemonade video drops. June, nothing. July, nothing. August, nothing. September, he finally drops a single 9 months after Knock Knock started to blow up. Fucking 9, okay? Majority of artists to blow up on TikTok have no fan base, and if I showed you a picture of half these MFs, you wouldn't be able to name them, right? But SoFaygo was a rare exception. His fan base was one of the strongest in the ground, and around March, it was probably harder for him to stay in the ground than it was for him to blow up. All he had to do was drop a decent song. Let's compare him to Yee in a virtually identical case, right? Just like SoFaygo, he had a crazy strong underground fan base, and at the start of 2022, many so big start getting popular on TikTok, and Yee at this point is in an identical position to what SoFaygo was a year ago, one single away from blowing up. And the difference between Yee and SoFaygo is Yee actually capitalized off his buzz. He dropped a single, he dropped an album, he got a lyrical Lemonade video, not even a month after Money So Big started blowing up. Meanwhile, SoFaygo just sat there and waited for 9 fucking months. And to put it nicely, Yee is now making soundtracks for the fucking Minion movie, whereas SoFaygo is back to square one, struggling to crack 2 million streams in 5 months. How did he fuck up so badly? Going 9 months without dropping as an underground artist when majority of your attractions come from TikTok kids who have an attention span of 5 seconds, you are easily going to be forgotten if you don't capitalize, because TikTok trends just come and go. And of course, we know SoFaygo didn't capitalize. Let's look at this like a snowball effect, right? One song starts doing really well, you're the center of attention, people check out your music, become a fan. Your fans are waiting for a new single, streaming platforms are waiting for a new single because you're the hot topic and they want to make more money. Time passes, you haven't dropped anything, and now your fans are getting really pissed at you for not dropping any new music, and streaming platforms don't care about you because you're old news. So in the process, you gained fans from TikTok who probably end up forgetting about you, lost a lot of OG fans who think you've developed an ego after getting TikTok buzz because you haven't bothered dropping for a year, and then also lost a potentially massive supporter of mainstream playlisting. So in essence, what SoFaygo did was take 1 step forward and about 500 steps backwards. He's not Carti, right? He doesn't have the mainstream industry support that guarantees he can go years without dropping and still be successful. He's not as established as Carti, he doesn't have the same fan base Carti took years to develop to get away with not dropping for so long. And at that point in time, Faygo's fan base basically consisted of people who think he switched up after getting more mainstream, and people who came over TikTok that then forgot about him because he took so long to drop. But we can't put the entire blame on Faygo, right? February 2022, right when he's blowing up, he signed to Cactus Jack. And it's pretty common knowledge when you sign to someone, they control when you drop. And sure, we don't have the exact contract, but it is pretty reasonable to assume that they were the reasons SoFaygo dropped one piece of music within 17 months. And I'm not saying Travis is a fault for everything, but it's not like Cactus Jack exactly has the best record with successful artists. Like outside of Don Toliver, the main 2 artists, Smoke Pup and Sheck West, have kind of fell off pretty badly. And you have your theories about people saying Travis was going to make him drop after giving me a feature on Utopia to create more hype, but that just sounds redundant when you already have hype from Knock Knock in the first place. That is probably more hype than the Travis feature could give him. Then you also have people saying the Astro situation pushed things back a bit, but that still happened 10 months after Knock Knock. It's not an excuse for not dropping anything 9 months before and 9 months after Let's Lose Our Minds, especially when Don Toliver dropped 1 month after the Astro situation itself. Maybe the title was a bit clickbait, but I don't think SoFaygo's career is over. I just think he severely halted his own progress. Like I said earlier, 1 step forward, 500 steps backwards. Right now, I think he could have been as big as Yee or even bigger, and in 2023, probably on a similar level to like 2018 Uzi. But now, for all we know, it could be another 3 years before he even gets close to that.